I'm very saddened by what I saw happen in Jerusalem this morning. Terrorist attacks in Jerusalem. I myself was there a couple of days ago, and I can imagine how the situation is disastrous. I can imagine even myself being confronted to that whilst walking on the streets of Jerusalem. There is a problem, and there is a solution or solutions. But a two-state solution is not a solution. Okay? When I analyze this situation, this problem, there are a couple of things that come to mind. One, Gaza was given, okay? And yet there is no peace. A two-state solution, again, I say, is not a solution because you give them land, and what do they spend their time to do? Instead of making a way to build, to invent, to invest, to do things, what do? They make tunnels, they send rockets. They spend their time and the knowledge that they have to make war. There's no two-state solution. Anyone that comes up with a two-state solution, soon after, this solution will be dissolved. Listen, even walking on the streets of Jerusalem and you are armed, they are still attacking you. Because before you are able to kill them, they kill a couple of you. That's not even a solution. For them to pass in Jerusalem, the capital of Israel, and kill people, we have some serious problems with the same enemy all the time. Listen, Abraham said in Genesis chapter 13, when he had problems with Lot, his own family, his nephew, and these are not your family, okay? What happened? Abraham said, the land is big, but it cannot take two of us. So therefore, let us separate ourselves. If you go to the east, to the left, I will go to the right. If you go to the right, I will go to the left. Because they couldn't live together. It was impossible. The blessing cannot live with cursing. Israel cannot make a situation where it lives with constant enemies. So what Lot did was Lot went eastwardly, and he went and claimed Jordan for himself and lived in Jordan. And God told Abraham, watch the north, the south, the east, the west. All where you step will be yours. And God gave Abraham the land of Israel. One of the solutions is found in that chapter, meaning the land cannot take these two peoples. It cannot take two peoples. Is Israel and those that live in peace with Israel, and the rest get out. So you have to send them to Syria, send them to Jordan, send them to Lebanon, send them to Gaza, wherever they want to go. You cannot live in peace with them because they don't want peace. While you spend your time trying to make peace, inventing things, gaining ways to not for Nobel Peace Prize, but in order to not for Nobel Prizes of any kind, but just for life. Making advances in science, making advances in technology, in planting, helping, healing. These are spending their time and the intelligence that they have to make war. They do not want peace. You cannot make peace with people that do not want peace. When I was in Jerusalem, a taxi took me around. It was a holiday, so no one would take me. And this guy had an Israeli license. Israeli number plate. So I went ahead and took the taxi. I need to get to Netanya. On the way, I picked this guy a little. I won't lie. I picked him a little. And what did he say? He's Palestinian. As far as I know, you cannot be Palestinian and be driving with Israeli number plate, an Israeli cab, and also have Israeli papers. So he's an Arab Israeli, but yet he's saying, I'm a Palestinian. How can you trust them? How? Listen, if you want to have the ones that you trust, well, there's a way to have the ones that you trust in a certain manner that they do not harm you. There's what is called in Numbers chapter 23, chapter 35, the city of peace. You build cities and put them in it, those that want to live peacefully, you put them in those cities and they come out under supervision, they come out under control. The rest you get out of the land. But those that want to live in peace, you put them in those cities. And when they come out, they're under supervision, under control. Listen, because they're traitors. So you also have to watch your back, watch your front, watch all over to make sure they do not harm you. Because look at what is going on in Gaza. They dig underground, they fire rockets. Listen, even once I was there, a pilot went and they attacked, they retaliated where they were attacked from Gaza, and they destroyed the buildings and the rockets. And the pilot died on his way back in an accident. And the second pilot, the co-pilot, was also badly hurt. You see, you're losing life. How many lives again have to be lost? I can tell you personally from being in Israel, there are certain things I will not say. Don't ask me. Don't try to figure. Okay? I met people. I saw things. I heard things. Okay? Mr. Netanyahu, Mr. Bennett, Mr. Ehud Barak, and Mr. Lieberman, they want to do things. They want to move to protect their people. But their hands are tied diplomatically. Their hands are tied by bureaucracy. It is up to you, the people of Israel, the people of Jerusalem, the people of Zion, to get up and stand up and move and confront all of these people and get them out of the land. There's no solution. How many of you have to die? How many of you have to die? There's no solution. I say there's no solution but to separate yourselves from among them. None. That's why God told Abraham to come out from Ur the Chaldees, separate yourself. You want the solution? It's in the Torah. It's in the Bible. Look at it. You cannot do better than God. That's what the solution is. It doesn't matter what you give them. They won't want to live in peace. You spend time cultivating, building, studying. They spend time studying how to kill, how to destroy. That's what they spend time doing. Listen, whilst the rest of the world is saying a two-state solution, they're saying peace, but you are being killed. No one will condemn them when they kill you, but everyone will condemn you when you retaliate. You need to stop. You need to get up and face up. Stop them before all of you are killed. They kill you one by one. I tell you again, even though you're walking in the streets of Jerusalem, listen, a police was killed. He was armed. There were armed people around. I saw people with guns. They were armed. But even the people that have arms on them are being killed. Because you never know who it is, when it is, what it is. They just come up. And they're leftists, like B'Tselem and all these other people, that are doing what? That are selling you out. You need to get rid of all of that. All. A cancer needs to be operated on, I say again. You cannot make peace with them. A cancer, the drastic matters that are to be taken. You cannot just let this go on. Treating a cancer is painful, it's hard, it's deadly. But if you live with it, it'll kill you. You cannot live with this snake that wants to suffocate you and kill you. You need to get them out. Again, I say it's not my solution, it's a solution that's given in the Torah. The solution in the Bible. Lot separated from his very own nephew. You need to separate from them and send them where they want to go. Send them out. Send them away. And those that want to live peacefully with you, you put them in a city of refuge. A city that is under control. And you give them food. The world will want to condemn. Well, you're not killing them. They're not dying of salvation. You give them food, water, and let them find ways to build houses. If they can find ways to make weapons, find ways to dig tunnels and so on, let them find ways to make houses, let them find ways to plant, let them find ways to do what they need to do. You just give them food and that's it. They want to act like savages in the cage, well, treat them as such. Stop bowing down, stop bending down. It's not going to bring any solution to you. You're just dying. How long again? I say again, like these army young men, even lone soldiers. Ad Matai, how long? You need to stop them now. Stop them now.